Mosfilm is the cinema with more than 80 years of history. Its studio activity started in 1923. Since then, Mosfilm has produced more than 2,500 movies, many of them winners of the most prestigious film festivals and now considered classical movies in world cinematography. Directors such as Sergei Eisenstein, Alexander Dovzhenko, Ivan Piriv, Mihail Rom, Andrei Tarkovsky, Vasily Shukshin, Sergei Bondarchuk, and many others have worked here. Nowadays, practically all Russian audio and video production is being produced on Mosfilm or with its participation. The camera and lighting department, which is equipped with professional machinery for film and video shootings, proves that Mosfilm is considered one of the most advanced enterprises in the film industry. In the cameraman technique complex, there are a wide assortment of film ARRI cameras with ultra-prime optics, Arriflex 435 Extreme, Ultralight Arriflex 235, Digital Betacam, High Definition with Canon, and Digiprime discrete optics, sound recording devices of such firms as Fostex, Deva, Nagra, Aton, and accessories of the world-leading manufacturers. The Mosfilm complex possesses all the necessary camera equipment, such as Panther and Magnum carriages, Phoenix cranes, Cinejib, and 11 meters MT400 with operated head, as well as stabilizing master and flyer units. Lighting equipment is offered by ARRI Complete Device Assortment, with camera cars, cars for passenger and freight transportation, makeup and wardrobe complex, streamlined Lichtwagens, and pyrotechnic vehicles. The Mosfilm Motor Workshop can supply shooting groups with all the necessary up-to-date special transportation needs. A unique retro car collection may be the dream of any gatherer. There are more than 80 cars of different models since the beginning of the 20th century. Rolls-Royce, Zeiss, Packard, Mercedes, Volga, Opel, BMW, and many others are in a top condition. There are almost 100 tanks and 3,300 weapon units of different countries since the 18th century. As well as armored troop carriers and self-propelled mountings of Mosfilm's armory sector. This collection dates from the Civil War up to the present days. More than 300,000 pieces of furniture and property is carefully preserved at the Mosfilm Staging Facilities complex. Most of them are of historical and cultural value. More than 800,000 suits and clothing accessories of any epoch and style are gathered at the complex's warehouse. The film editing and sound recording complex is provided with up-to-date discrete Smoke HD, Avid Symphony, and Nitrous electronic editing complexes. They allow the execution of all types of editing for 25 movies at the same time. The Telekino operation complex allows for the transfer of film-based images to video and digital formats, making its quality much better. AuraScan and AuraLaser devices gives an opportunity to copy negative and reverse images and transfer from digital form to 2K or 4K size film. The Ton Studio Production Complex building includes 12 studios for music recording, cues, and their mixing. The complex, including the famous First Studio, is a highlight of the complex, specially projected for recording large symphony orchestras. The two sound studios acoustics, projected by the famous Swiss architect Tom Hidley, are intended for mixing phonograms of any kind, from mono to Dolby Digital X. Two more small recording studios are for mixing soundtracks, television films, and DVDs. In Mosfilm's film processing laboratory, there are printed more than 14,000 film copies a year. Up-to-date equipment provides for all the necessary process for the development of color and black and white negatives, from all services for film after the conclusion of editing and sound recording period, to ultrasonic cleaning of film materials and the restoration of classical Mosfilm movies, such as War and Peace, directed by Sergei Bondarchuk. Today, more than 14,000 people are registered in the actors' database. The Makeup Workshop develops licensed professional makeup, any kinds of wigs and plastic makeup used as special effects. The Concerned Sewing Workshop can create any clothing and accessories. Inside the studio, there are 14 pavilions with a total of 13,000 square meters, from small pavilions up to the largest first pavilion, occupying nearly 2,000 square meters. Scenery of any complexity can be projected and built at Mosfilm Deckerstroy workshops. The high-class specialists in the joiners and locksmiths workshops, vacuum shops, restoration, sculptural and pictorial studios have years of expertise in the relative professions. On Mosfilm's shooting ground, there was created an old Moscow set for the movie The Rider Named Death, and a site of an ancient Slavonic settlement for the movie Volkodov. Mosfilm's cinema concern is a synthesis of legendary traditions and new opportunities. It unites the best creative and production forces of the Russian film industry with its unique studios and facilities in a complete cycle of up-to-date film production. For more information, you can visit our website at www.mosfilm.ru.